Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the round 1 draft analysis for the Pokemon Fusion Tournament 2 Team Warfare. I am your MC of the tournament, Trey, and I am joined by Thoren.
Hey, what's good, people? What's good?
He's a team captain. I don't know what his team doesn't have a name yet. He's still thinking about it. Sometimes he has an idea and then sometimes he doesn't. He'll get to it eventually. We also have in the Discord chat Frosty, leader of the Suicide Stampede, and AltDra, who I think you said your team is just called Team Fucks now, AltDra. You just called them Team Fucks. All right, AltDra.
Let's make some noise for Team
Okay.
Fucks, fellas. Let's make some noise. Come on.
Kimmy was gonna join us to keep us honest, but then she realized we were all gonna bully her pick for round 1, so she left. So it's just gonna be us unabashedly bullying picks. We for those of you unaware of what this is, it's the game Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I went and I got every single Pokemon available in the game. Some of them I got 2 of. Is it really bullying if it's true? Yes. Uh, I've got a bunch of Pokemon. Everyone drafts their Pokemon, and then in the order we drafted them, we fuse it with everything, and everyone picks their favorite fusion, and then we do some Twitter polls, and whoever wins gets a prize. What prize do you get? I don't know. It depends on who wins, because I don't know if I want to pay $40 to ship a shirt to the UK. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Dunks, calm down in the background. All right, let's do it. $40, baby.
$40, baby. We're balling out on this
So
tournament,
there there
fellas.
are there are 15 team captains, 15 draft picks. These are going to be our completely objective and biased opinions about each of these picks. Obviously, all 4 of us are team captains, so we all have some form of bias, but we can also just share unbiased opinions about what looks decent, even if we hope that we beat them. AltDra says he's not in it for the money, he's in it for the glory.
And
That's well. I
glorious
mean,
it is,
that's
fellas. Glorious it
in
is.
a sense, one of the prizes is glory because one of the prizes you can get is a custom-made T-shirt with your winning fusion or your entire team on it. That's one of the prizes you can get. That's glory right there. No one else ever will have that shirt. I think Frosty's planning to get like a plush off the Pokemon Center website. There's something
Very
for
well.
everyone. If Eli wins, I might just PayPal him $20 because I don't want to ship something to the UK, but we'll see. Anyway, let's take a look. What's the draft order? All right, very first draft pick. We're gonna get into this. Jimothy, current team name not available. He drafted his first fusion. The first fusion of the entire draft is Abray. Absol fused with
Hey,
Luxray. There it is.
yeah.
Frosty's
There's the bitch.
screaming
Yeah,
next.
there that bitch is. This one fucking sucks.
There
This one
is.
sucks. This one's terrible. This one is a bitch. Let's
This
get the
is
next one
this
rolling
is
in.
def. We gotta talk about it. We gotta at least talk about it for a minute. AltDra says it's pretty meh. I would say this isn't the worst fusion ever. It might be the worst first draft pick ever. It's definitely not how you want to see a draft start.
Yeah, man, this was not the way to kick off this entire fucking shit. This fusion sucks. This one is super sucky. Out of everything, I could believe that this was one of the best. At the same time, though,
That's why
just didn't make the cut. This
I
one
think I
fucking
think
sucks.
my
I
I
hope it
think
gets taken out.
I think my rating of this fusion is actually, as much as I think it sucks, I think this is a mediocre fusion because having seen all of the fusions he had available to him, he drafted Absol as his pick. Luxray was what he chose to fuse it with. Looking at all his options, none of them were good. There was like 2 decent ones. And so it's hard to say this is
Yep,
a
yep.
horrendous. It's hard to say this fusion is a horrendous pick, and it's much more succinct to say that Absol was an unfortunate pick. It's
It was a trap. It was
it
a
was
trap.
he
It was a
he
Pokemon that could have had good fusions. Unfortunately, we got this.
yeah, it is a unfortunately the first pick of the tournament was a trap pick in Absol, but we're gonna move on from there. It wasn't a trap; it was a death sentence. Frosty.
We'll see. Will,
Go
will
ahead.
Abray be the fall of this fucking team? You know what I'm saying? Because this is
Is
this is this is a hefty first pick. That's a real fucking stinker,
well, there's the
and
thing.
it's sad, dude. It's sad, you know.
Spoilers for round two. Jimothy in round two has drafted Aegislash. Now we haven't seen any fusions yet. Round two's not done,
No,
but
nah, but that's a big hitter.
he has
That's a heavy hitter.
rebounded. I would say that's like a top tier right there. I think
Yeah, that's a top tier.
depending on the he could fumble it. He could fumble the whole thing. We're gonna talk about a fumble here in a little bit, but he could fumble the whole thing. He could take a terrible Aegislash fusion. However, that's an incredible pick. He came out swinging for round two. Do I think Abray is going to cost his entire team? No. I think it hurts a lot, but at the end of the day, this is about getting one fusion to the finals. It's about winning with one guy. And if you can fill the quarterfinals with your dudes to guarantee a win, that's obviously ideal, but you only need one outstanding fusion to make it to the end.
You know what? And you're right. And you know what? Let's talk competitively. Maybe getting out Luxray at the beginning of the tournament, right? Like getting him the fuck out of it. Maybe that was a good competitive move. You know, maybe he did have like a good fusion for one of these later picks. But you know what? He got him the fuck out of the tournament, and instead we got this guy.
I will say,
you know,
speaking from experience, I definitely think there were probably a few great Luxray fusions. However, from my experience in Pokemon Fusion Tournament 1, Luxray was probably also a trap pick.
Well, who knows? You know, because
yeah,
we
we'll
did
never
see
know.
the fucking
We'll
Ditto
never
pick
know.
Tournament 1, and the Ditto pick was pretty solid. It was a pretty good fusion. You know, a hell of a lot better than this one.
yeah. So we'll move on from here. I think we've said we need to. If everyone has any last thoughts they want to say about Abray, if anything, before we move on.
Abray is a bitch. Let's get it.
All right, Abray sucks. That's one of them we're gonna bully the hardest, to be honest with you. Moving on, the second pick of the tournament was Frosty. Abray, more like average, more like a little below average. Frosty, leader of the Suicide Stampede, has picked a fitting team cap. I presume this is a team captain based on the name. Jirachi fused with Stantler, Jirantler. This is a Stantler draft pick and fused with Jirachi. This thing's fucking a weirdo.
Look, let's talk about this one because you know what? I think that this one Stantler had some potential. I think after reviewing some of the other fucking Stantler fusions, I think they were pretty cool. Now, would I have taken this Jirachi one? Probably not. I think I like some of the other ones more, but I respect you, Frosty, because you took a really good competitive stance here. You got Jirachi off the fucking board. No one else is going to get that Jirachi fusion because you got it, and I think that was a real ballsy, smart move.
And I would agree. I would say of the Stantler fusions I saw, this is maybe the third or fourth best. I will say Stantler was the draft pick that had the least fusions. I wasn't really keeping track at the time, but I know it was like mid-30s, and that's at least 10 lower than like the second lowest. So
You know what though? I think it's still a sleeper pick though. I think
oh,
you
absolutely.
got a really good
Stantler
sleeper pick.
had very few fusions, but it hit heavy, and that's what matters at the end, because you only get one. It's just like building a team. You would like to have a lot of support, a lot of chances, so that if you slip up, you don't just follow the void. However, it only takes one true banger to make it to the end. And I actually agree with you, Frosty. There was a Kingler fusion with Stantler. He liked it. It was really good, but the face was off. I agree with you. I think the face is what kind of hurt.
It was off. You know what? And it was the
me.
Kingler face that did. It did. It was the Kingler face that killed the fusion. And you know what, Frosty? You saw it. You identified it, and you went through with it. And I respect you for your choice, man.
Now, and here's the thing, like, and there's another thing about the Kingler fusion. We got to think about like the naming convention. This is something a lot of people don't consider. It mostly doesn't matter, but there's some outliers. And when you think about what happens when you mix the name Kingler with the name Stantler, you're probably just getting Kingler again, and that's fucking confusing. That's gonna throw people off. They might not vote for you. Anyway, I would say Jirantler was maybe like the third or fourth best of the Stantler fusions, and I think to take that and get Jirachi off the table was probably a fair trade-off.
I think it was a good, bold, competitive move. I think there might have been some other fusions that I would have picked over it, but man, at the end of the day, it was your choice, and I think you made a good, solid choice with it.
Frosty says Shuckle Stantler was good, but simply wasn't good enough because I knew Shuckle could do better, and perhaps that's my downfall. I mean, I would say Jirachi could definitely do better, but it boosted your pick up, and I think that's what matters for Jirachi. I don't think Jirachi would have been a good draft pick, but I think it's a good add-on, and you took it at early time. The Milotic one was real good, too. Uh,
Yeah, you know what? That one was real good. That Milotic
my
one was
my
really good.
last comment on Durantler is that it looks like the little Christmas reindeer monster from Undertale, and that's why I think it could have heavy staying power in the tournament. I think people are going to see the creativity of it and go for it. Also, recorded the day of the August 18th Pokemon presentation, they just announced a new Stantler evolution on the
Yeah,
fucking
that's some big
right
news. Big
right
news.
right after Frosty drafts a Stantler form. He
Yeah.
sees all. Also, this is very hard to tell. And I don't know if this will come up in the YouTube video, but if you ever see it on Twitter for the vote polls, which you should go vote on, you can zoom in. If everyone opens that image right now and looks at his forehead, that is Jirachi's third eye on his forehead,
It sure is.
and I
It
think
sure is.
that's a
Jirachi's third
great
eye.
detail.
Yep. Yep.
I wish
Solid
we
pick, man.
did it
Solid
on
pick. No.
Discord. Any last thoughts about Drantler before we move on?
Nope. Solid
All
pick, man.
right. Now
Respect it.
this is the part where I have to go grab my draft list real quick because I legitimately don't remember who was number 3, but I have it here. Oh, of course, that's who number 3 was. All right, everyone. Yeah, everyone just messaged it in the chat at the exact same time. Everyone, get your bullying shoes on. Kimmy, if you listen
I'm
back to
about to
this,
cyberbully.
Kimmy, if you hear this, if you go back to watch this, don't take this personal. Cyberbullying isn't real. Just close your computer. It's time to talk about Kimmy's pick, Ampharos with 9 tails and Ferrotails. None of us are happy about this.
Listen, okay. But I don't want to say that I'm not happy about this. Look, I don't feel strongly about this fusion. I don't feel strongly for or against it. I think it's an okay fusion. I think comparing it to what it could have been, it's probably a lower tier. But you know what? At the same
For
time, I think
yeah.
it's a good enough
Well,
fusion.
for clarity purposes, most of us don't think this is an awful fusion. We've just seen what some of the literal 90 plus Ninetales fusions looked like, and we could not believe this was the one that got picked. And I'm not gonna speak for Kimmy, but these are things that Kimmy literally said to me when I immediately started freaking the fuck out that she chose this over some of the other options. First off, she just loves Ampharos. Kimmy's taking a bold strategy of, instead of just drafting Ninetales and Ampharos because she likes them, she saw a Ninetales and Ampharos fusion and said, I like both those Pokemon, and she drafted it. Also, she said she really enjoyed the color scheme of this one. She said this is an actual quote, her inner Hufflepuff was calling out to her. She almost chose one of the, in my opinion, better fusions. For those of you that have seen it, it's the Vileplume one. But she said she decided to go with her heart, and her heart told her to go with Ampharos. Her art probably told her that too. This seems like something Kimmy would draw.
You know what? Look, Frosty, you said it's clean, it's simple, it's nice. I can't argue with it. You know what? That is three things that this fusion is. Unfortunately, what it isn't is a banger.
Yeah. I think this I think despite how we feel about this, this is a fusion that on cuteness factor could take some of us out. Not totally,
It could
but
take some of us out.
it could take some of
It
our
could take
guys
some of
out.
us out.
It
It
could
could
claim
hurt us.
some
It could
lives.
hurt us. This is the type of fusion that I could see hurting us in the soon and the now. It could hurt us, but in the long run, I just don't think it's going to be the thing that
Yeah.
kills us. You know, it's
This
not
is
going to be the
this
ender.
is a fusion that is less about carrying her team and more about giving us our comeuppance for this moment right here.
AltDra, you're totally right. Creativity is king in the tournament, and unfortunately, this one just doesn't take it. This
Ob-
one is not the ruler
Fro-
we were hoping for.
Frosty says objectively it's above average. I would say objectively it personally. I guess it's not objectively if it's personal opinion, but
This
I
is
would
all
I would
subjective.
I would say it in my opinion, I would rank this as exactly average because I think what would put it above average to even good is if instead of having the 9 tails and then you see the 2 little orbs at the end, if every one of its tails had the orb at the end, like it had a little circle of orbs on its tails behind it. I think that would be a touch up that improved it, but that's not there. And so
I
here's
think
what
there's a
we're
lot
dealing
that
with.
could improve this one.
Well, yes,
I think there's a lot
obviously.
that could improve this one.
We're
and
talking
it's
simplicity.
unfortunately that a lot isn't there, but
My final comment
it's
on
clean. It's
my my
clean.
my final comment on Fairy Tales is Kimmy, I love you. This thing has a beautiful smile. I hope it goes. I have a grudge against this one. Blessed. Frosty's final words are
Blessed,
blessed.
blessed.
Blessed. Papa bless everyone. Uh, Fourth pick in the tournament was Supreme Snubble on Twitter. Uh, Kimmy doesn't have a team name. Supreme Snubble doesn't have a team name yet. Drafting Miss Magius round 1, and here was their fusion, Miss McKing. Miss Macking. I
Ooh,
say Miss McKing. I believe he said he potentially pronounced it Miss Making, which is certainly a way to say it.
yeah,
That sounded more.
mismaking more
That's
like mistaking, fellas.
I
This
like
one
it.
I think is a
This is
real
this
stinker.
is where we
I
argue.
think Miss Magius was a sleeper pick. I think it had the potential to be something great, and I think at the end of the day, this just isn't it. I think this one's gonna get votes. It's gonna get a lot of ha ha. Look at that, Slow King's got a little hat. Ha ha. He's a little wizard. Fuck that. This is not your winner. This is not the fucking leader of your team. This one is a real stinker, and I wish it wasn't here.
I think Frosty makes a very good observation. The kind of the chest, stomach, abdomen area, it does look very flat. It looks a little smeared. It looks like I tried to cover up a mistake in MS Paint and just took. I used the eye drop tool on the shading on the leg and I just filled it in on the stomach to try and make it look like the stomach was shaded. That's what that looks like to me. But I do think when it comes time for voting, everyone's gonna see the hat. They're gonna see the scepter. And assuming they didn't watch this where we point out the mistakes and they're just voting on Twitter blind, they are going to say, oh, look at the staff, look at the hat, I'm going to vote for it. The staff is great, the face is great. I think this is a solid pick. I think this is a very fair, acceptable pick. I think this is a pick that more so would have gone round 3 or 4 realistically if we're going best to worst. But I think that's a trend we're going to see here in round 1. In my opinion, and I'll talk more about this at the end, round 1 felt less like people were getting the best of the best and more like a lot of people were unsure of how this was going to work and they were just dipping their toes in to see how things would go. And when you look at some of the picks for round 2 looks like what round 1 should have been.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Look, let me say this. I think this fusion, if it was in the first tournament, I think it would have gone pretty far. I think people would have been like, haha, I like this one. It's real cute, real silly. But I think now that we're getting into the second tournament, and now that we're really rolling out some
Smeargle.
heavy hitters in this round two, it's just not going to make it.
I,
It's
I
not going to
think I
make it.
think the panel of not judges, since everything's just a poll, the panel of commentators here is a little split. Me and Frosty, we see some mistakes, but we overall think it's pretty good. Thoren and AltDra fucking hate it, and I think that's
Yeah,
all there
yeah.
really is to say about that. Pick number 5. Speaking of which, is AltDra, captain of Team Fucks. I wish you had a cooler name, but you know what? It's to each their own. And they drafted Mag Cargo, and they ended up taking a fucking powerhouse fusion. They took Rotom. They have Cargo
Ooh,
here. They have Cargo. It's a lava lamp. All Rotom fusions are bangers. It's one of the classics. Frosty doesn't like it. Frosty doesn't think Cargo's going long in this world.
look, you know what, Ultra? I hate to say it, man. I don't think it's going to go far either. You know what? Competitively, this was a real good pick. I think you took two fucking heavy hitters. I think you took Rotom, and I think you took fucking Macargo, and I think Macargo was going to be a real sleeper pick for a lot of people. It could have been something that could have been real great, but you took that Rotom out of the competition. And I think at the end of the day, this isn't going to be a heavy fusion that
Well,
people are going to like, but
now,
I think this is a good fusion. I think this is a good fusion that's going to get some votes. It's gonna get some people that are like, haha, lava lamp, haha, that's real funny, it's real cool. But at the end of the day, man, I don't think this is your winner.
something worth mentioning, and this is like the downside when people are drafting, they don't know what I have dupes of. I have a dupe of both Mag Cargo and Rotom. So while they can no longer be drafted as an actual draft pick, someone can still get one Mag Cargo and one Rotom fusion. So, like, he hasn't even completely snuffed them out. But as UltDra says, he doesn't plan on it winning. He plans on it taking some people out. And I
You know
do,
what?
I,
And You know, exactly, Ultra.
Ultra
That's a
is.
real big fuck because you did. You took out two heavy hitters. You thought you took them out of the competition and got them both bundled
Yeah,
into one. It's
Ultra
unfortunate, man.
for the
It was a
listeners.
good competitive idea. It was a good competitive idea.
For the listeners, as soon as I said that, Ultra just typed "fuck" in all caps, realizing that there's still one of each active in the tournament. So yeah, there's Rotom fusions. They're usually bangers. I think this is a very, very, very creative fusion, and I think haha lava lamp people will click depending on who it faces. I think this could potentially be like a top 32 out of the
Look, let me say this:
128 competitors.
if we were just to do a tournament right now out of
Yeah.
just these round one fusions, this one had a good shot at fucking winning.
Oh,
This one was going to be
absolutely.
an easy
Yeah.
up there, man. I think as a round one pick, this was a fucking banger, man. I think
Yes.
as a round one comparative to everything else, this was your banger. But
Well,
man, when I'm
we'll
thinking in game, I just don't see it running.
we'll talk about what we think our best and worst picks of round or pick of round one was here in a little bit at the end. But Rocargo's definitely interesting. It's definitely creative. I think there's better Rotoms. I think Ultra, to be honest with you, unless someone else fumbles the bag fucking hard, I think you might want to hope you don't 1v1 another Rotom fusion with this. I think that's my last
That's
thought on
right,
that.
man. You know what?
I think that's where
That's
you
a
could do
big
it.
fucking comment there. I think that's a heavy fucking comment there because I think that's a real good hot take, man. You know, Ultra, that really is. That's the hottest take for this fucking fusionist. If no one else gets a really good fucking Rotom pick, you're really set with this
Actually,
one.
you know what? You
But
know
I
what?
think the moment someone gets a better Rotom pick, man, this one's out of the fucking
I
game.
actually think, this is my last statement because I think this is an interesting one. I think this is the perfect example of it. I would put this as a, I would not say that, I would say this is a banger fusion. I would not say this is a top contender. I would say this is a banger. However, Magcargo and Rotom, they're both banger picks. But I think having each of them have their own fusion on team, having two fusions on your team, one of Magcargo, one of Rotom, I think that would have done more for you than bunching them together.
Oh fuck yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, if you had these two separate instead of these two together, man, you
But
could have killed it. You could have killed
then
it.
again, looking at how Ultra's luck's been going, they would have probably all been taken completely from him because he's down to only one of
They
his.
could have been
We're
snatched,
on
man.
Ultra has not even made his round 2 pick yet, and he says he's only down to one pick left out of everything he planned.
Look,
Uh,
man.
we're gonna go to draft pick number 6. I think this is gonna be another one where there's some disagreements. Avian War, team captain of the Ghouls, drafted Zapdos Dragonite, Zapnite.
Oh, okay, look, fellas. Look, fellas. I think I'm in the majority when I say this. I think this is a banger fucking pick. I think this is a heavy fucking hitter, especially for round one picks. I think this is something that has potential to go all the way through the fucking tournament.
I am not nearly as big of a fan of
You know what,
this.
Frosty? I did see the other ones, man. You know, I saw the other ones and they were real fucking cool. You know what, the other ones, they have potential to be fucking winners, but at the same time, man, I think they were too weird. I think they were so fucking weird and niche that they didn't have that potential going all the way through the tournament. This one is the right amount of generic and fucking cool to where it has that potential to where it could be at the very fucking end, man. I think it really could be there.
I'm the other way. I actually think, and Frosty's fucking freaking out. I'm gonna freak Frosty out more. I think this fusion is too generic. I think if you take out the little blue lights at the end of its antenna, this is just Dragonite with Zapdos wings and a tail. And I think
Hey,
that's
but
it.
you know what? You know what? But you got those fucking little blue lights there. And I agree with you. I think if you took those fucking blue lights out, it'd be a completely different sprite that we're looking at. But
Well,
those
no.
lights are
Here's
there,
what
man.
I think,
I
and
think they do. They change it, man. They change it. They
this.
add a
Well,
right
no.
amount of contrasting
Let
color
me
to
tell
it.
you. Let me tell you what would make this a completely different sprite. And what I'm about to say is gonna sound fucking obvious. Like, of course, what I'm about to say would make it a completely different sprite. But you're also gonna understand what I mean. The art style of this. I don't
It's the
know.
art style,
I don't know
man.
what the fuck is going on with Zap Knight. This is like a manga character. I don't know why it's
It's
drawn like
completely
this.
different, man. It's completely different. It's a completely unique art style to everything else that we've seen so far, and I think that's
This
what's taken it so
has,
fucking far, man.
yeah, that is
I think
exactly
this
what
thing
makes it
is
stand out.
completely different. I think this is a standout fucking fusion, and I think because of it, it
Well,
got that cool factor to it, and it's gonna fucking take it
here's
far, man. I'm
here's the
calling it.
problem,
This
right?
is gonna be one of the enders.
Here's the problem, right? I'm not saying you're wrong because obviously you're not a psychic, but just take making a prediction for the future, right? It's easy to say that a lot of things can stand out. It's not everything. A lot of things can stand out round one. But as we go further
Yeah,
on this draft,
they
128 competitors. I think and this is similar to the Rotom situation, but even more so, if anything else gets a real weirdly shaded art style like this, I think this is the bottom of the list of those. I think
You think so? You think so?
I
Well,
think
you know what?
anything
I
with
see what you're saying.
yeah.
I see what you're saying because it's generic, man.
Do
It's
I
generic.
I think this will make it far? I think it'll make it midway minimum. I think this will get several wins. This will rack up some
Look, man,
wins.
this is my idea behind this. This fusion is really the Full Metal Alchemist of the Pokemon tournament, man. It's fucking generic.
Oh
It's
my
got
god.
no fucking substance to it,
Speaking of
but
hot
it looks
takes,
fucking good, man. It's generic and it's gonna fucking go, man. I
I'm gonna
think a lot
send
of people are gonna like this one.
I'm gonna send this to Mothman just to fucking just for that.
Yeah, just
Does
get
Thorin
that
know
pound bite,
what?
send that to him.
Oh no, Thorin doesn't know the thing you're talking about. We'll talk about that later. That's not right now is not the time for that. Anyway, any final
Yeah, now's not the
comments?
time, Frosty. Now's not the time.
Any final thoughts on Zabnai before we move on? I think we're good. I think we've said our statements. Um, so after that is Edgy, leader of his team Infestation, and I think this is debatably not the most interesting fusion, but the most interesting one to talk about, because
Ooh,
Edgy has
this is a
drafted
big fucking
Edgy, and
pick.
let me give some backstory here for the people at home watching this who don't know. Edgy has drafted what we are referring to as the Shuckster. And the reason I'm phrasing it like that is because I presented Edgy with all of his Shuckle fusions. And the Shuckle fusions are nuts. They're fucking insane. It's like what if Venom was in Pokemon, like the fucking Marvel character. It's just Shuckle infesting Pokemon. And just horrible abominations. It's horrendous. Some of them are zombies. It's all kinds of fucked stuff. What if Ditto was good, says Frosty. And then he sends me this. He says, "This is my pick. Final answer. By the way, what is it fused with?" So he picks this just on the appearance of it. Doesn't know what it's fused with at all. Which he could have asked beforehand. You're always welcome to ask. He just didn't. He wanted this. This is what he wanted. And this fusion is something that I'm gonna right now coin as I'm gonna refer to it as a double Jeopardy fusion. It is the rare Shuckle fused with Shuckle has a different sprite. This is Shuckle
Jesus,
fused
man.
with itself. Maximum of 2 of a Pokemon can be in this tournament. Edgy has taken both Shuckles. No one else can have any Shuckle fusion. It's gone, even though it had a dupe. And here's the Shuckster. Here is what took its place. It looks fucking cool. It's nowhere near the best of the Shuckle fusions. And I think what hurts this the most is comparing it to the other Shuckle fusions. It's like the Kimmy pick, but even, like, higher. Because Kimmy had, like, a couple insanely good options, and she took, like, a kind of average one. Edgy, in my opinion, took a great fusion out of a bunch of top contenders.
Look, man, look. There is so much to say about this one. This is the fucking star draft pick. This is the big fucking one, right? We can talk about how cool other ones are. We can talk about ones that look better than this one, ones that are cooler than this one. This is the star fucking pick because he drafted Shuckle, man. He got Shuckle. Shuckle was the heavy fucking hitter. Nothing can touch Shuckle in this round one. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we can talk about legendaries, we can talk about like sleeper picks. No, you cannot fucking touch Shuckle because Shuckle was the big one,
They've
right?
said it
He
all
was
the
the
time. It's
big
been
guy.
around for years. You don't fuckle with Shuckle. It's the classic fucking phrase on shirts
It's there,
everywhere.
man. On the shirts, everybody's like flying the banners. Look, man, Shuckle was the big fucking pick. and he had a lot of cool fucking fusions
And
to
they're all
choose from.
gone.
But all of them are fucking gone because at the end of the day, he wiped the tournament of
He
Shuckle.
pulled
And
the.
what we're ending with is
Mhm.
this one, man. And look, dude, I'm in the like kind of minority with this one. I don't like this fusion. I think this fusion it's good enough, but I think when you're thinking of Shuckle, man, this is not the fucking one to go with. And he could have gone with one of those better ones, but instead, man, he wiped the fucking competition. He said,
It
absolutely
is.
the fuck not. No one else is taking Shuckle. Shuckle is mine. I'm coining the fucking name. I'm trademarking it. If you fucking say his name, you're paying me because this is my fucking pick, and that's exactly what he's got there. He's got the big fucking pick of the tournament. He's got the Shuckster.
Now, maybe Edgy will listen to this, maybe he won't. I don't know this for sure. This is maybe a little bit of a teaser, maybe a bit of a spoiler for round 2. I will just say there is a possibility. I don't know if it'll happen. There is a chance. It is as low as it may be. Edgy could pull off a second double Jeopardy in round 2.
Man, he could do it. He could do it. He
But
could. He could
will
fuck
he?
the
Will he?
whole
Will he
tournament.
have the option? I don't even know if he'll have the option or not.
You know what the
That'll be
crazy
happen
thing
when
is?
it
You know
gets
what the
to it.
crazy thing is? His team so far, right? Like his team building so far, he's doing it, man. He's fucking taking it by the storm. We
Yeah.
can talk about round 2 about how these are some heavy fucking hitters coming out the gate. We got to set the precedent. We have got to fucking get this shit up. We have got to fucking go. This is like hitting the ground running. Round 1, that was all of us doing our little fun and games with this. This was us getting our feet wet. Now we're jumping in the pool. It is sink or swim, and everybody is trying to fucking swim with this one. But goddamn, man, this first pick, this fucking Shuckster, it was a real shaker for this fucking tournament. I really think that this was the ground shaker for round
This
1.
was the boldest move of the draft so far, pulling off a double Jeopardy in round 1, and honestly, a good double Jeopardy at that. This was the boldest move, and he didn't even realize he was making it. And really,
AltDra, you're
that's what
right.
makes
You're
him most
right.
dangerous.
Row Cargo was almost that other one. He was almost the other fucking star player. The shit, man. You got the dupes.
Well,
The fucking dupes,
Ultra
man.
is saying this could be like Rocargo in that it's not for winning Edgy's team the tournament, but it could take out
Nah,
a bunch of other
it's the
heavy
takeout.
contenders.
It is the big fucking takeout. That's the one that really took out the other heavy hitters. I'm telling you, man, this one is it. This one really is the star player in my eye for like the
Yeah.
big fucking round 1 draft.
So Zach automatically got Slowbro as part of a special deal with him. Technically, he was the 8th draft pick, but we made him do his fusion last as part of the deal. Do we want to talk about his fusion now, or do we want to talk about it last?
Now let's talk about it now, because look, man, let's get it
Let's
up.
get it
Let's
out of
get
the
it on
way.
the screen.
Here it is.
Fucking
Here's Slowbro Dragonite. I'm fucking pissed. This is it. This makes me the angriest of the entire fucking tournament. Frosty just left. I guess he hadn't seen this before. This is the Slowbro we're dealing with. I need you to understand. Zach, I need you to listen to me, man. You're the leader of the Good Brothers. My man was rooting for Flybro the whole time of the first tournament. Flybro, Sun Licky. He's got the Brothers. He's got Licky Licky in round 2. Special deal just for this. He has every fucking Slowbro in front of him, and there's still a Slowbro on the board. Someone else can draft Slowbro since Zach had this as part of a special agreement. He picks this one out of every Slowbro fusion. Let me throw some out for you. Slowbro fused with Sylveon is a Sylveon with a cute baby Eevee snuggling behind it. Slowbro with Doug Trio is Slowbro just sticking his ass in the sand with his shell coming out the other side, just vibing in the sand. That's just some fucking teasers of some of what Slowbro has. The other Slowbro Dragonite fusion is a tiny chunky Dragonite with the Slowbro shell tail. Why is this what he chose? I almost regret giving him control of the Brothers that this is the first one he does. I've never been more invested in a team that wasn't mine. Like, everyone was like, oh, he's coming out here to bully Kimmy's fucking team or whatever. I'm here to bully the Brothers. I can't believe this.
Yeah, man, look, this is all I gotta say about this fusion. This is bottom fucking tier, because it sucks, man. This one fucking sucks. Not even talking comparatively. Let's not talk about like all the other fucking Dragonite fusions. Let's not talk about all the other Slowbro fusions. Let's talk about this fusion. It fucking sucks. Nothing good about it. Nothing good about it. It sucks. It's just a big fucking Slowbro, and it fucking sucks.
To quote Frosty, this is not bullying, it's a slaughter. And to quote AltDra, I cannot believe there is a jobber in this tournament.
I can't believe the jobber is the fucking brothers. You know what I'm
I
saying?
fucking Licky better come out here with some of the most insane shit we've ever seen in our
Licky's
life.
gotta have something good. Man.
Which is
I'm
fucking
sorry,
crazy.
Dude.
Because
Licky doesn't have something good. This is the jobber.
That's what we. That's what we. Yeah, there's gonna be 4 more brothers after him. Like that's the whole gimmick. Is 6 brothers now. But fucking like. It's crazy because first tournament there was the whole story of Flybro is one of the Dirty Dozen. This was a member of the Dirty Dozen. This was one of the 12 Dirty Dozen, and now look at what he's become. This is what happens to you. This is a nothing dozen. This is dirty in a different way.
This is a major fall of fucking grace, man. This one is terrible.
It was like a major upset when Sunlicky made it like 1 round further than Flybro did. Now it's like, fuck, dude, I hope Licky can just make it to the finals to make up for this dog shit.
Yeah, man.
This is where the objectivity stops. This is where we all just get angry at Zach.
Yeah, this one fucking sucks.
Well, on the plus side, hey, if anyone wants to do it better, Slowbro's still on the table to be drafted, so you could fucking one-up him directly.
A tournament with 3 fucking Slowbro fusions. To imagine the fucking gall of it.
There's only 2.
You know what?
There's only 2.
Well, no, if someone picks Slowbro, that's 3 fucking Slowbro fusions.
What the fuck are you talking about? Where's the second one coming from?
You fucking Miss Maggie, dude.
That's Slowking.
Miss Maggie. Oh, that one's Slowking. You're right, dude. You're right. I'm out of it. You're right. You're right. Just 3 fucking slow fusions, man.
Yeah, there are 3 slow fusions. There is not a Slowking dupe, so that's all the slows once that other Slowbro is gone. That's it. That's what we have to say about this. Zach, do better. That's all I gotta say. Do better.
Do better, man.
This is your wake-up call. This is your round 1 wake-up call, Zach. You want these to be the good brothers? You gotta step it up. We're saying this because we care. Do better for the brother. That's what we gotta say. I'm gonna make sure he fucking listens to this too. I don't care if this ends up being 40 minutes long. He's listening to this shit. Anyway, after that we're gonna transition to Eli, and they drafted Smearit, Smeargle, and Furret. Now for all of us to have significantly less heated opinions about this.
This one's a dick. It's got a little condom hat. It's got a little rainbow cock ring. It's a dick. Look, man, I don't like this one. Look, this one's gonna get votes. It's cute. It's alright.
It's getting pride votes.
It's getting the pride votes. The fucking pandering. Come on, the corporation pandering. I can't believe it.
All right, I can't shit on anyone for pandering because we'll get to me next.
Right, like come on. We can't shit on the panderers and stuff. But come on. I don't think this one's good. I think it sucks. I think it's a dick. It's got a condom hat. It's got the rainbow sweater. Fuck it, man. I hate this one.
I like it.
But still, you know what? It's your life.
I like
it's
it.
Your life, man.
I think it's it's not my life. I didn't draft this one, but I think it's cute. I think it looks like you took a little paintbrush and you dunked it in some rainbow paint, and also it's like a fucking ferret wearing a Smeargle hat. You know, whatever. It's a fucking fusion. We're losing sight of the Pokemon Fusion tournament. We're like, oh, this character is a Dark Souls boss. This character is Glavenus from Monster Hunter. Well, you know what? None of those characters got chosen. And you know what did get chosen? This simple rainbow fusion, and here it is. So you know what? At the end of the day, objectively, Smearit made it further than Glavenus and Dark Souls, and no one can deny that.
You know, it's the hat that does it for me. I think if it didn't have the hat, if it had like a paintbrush or something else to replace the hat, or the hat was more like beret-like or something, you know, I'd be more into it. But because of the hat, man, it looks like an unrolled condom on a rainbow dick, man. And it's got to be a thumbs down for me.
I would give this one. I think this one is above average, personally. But I don't think it's getting far. I don't think it's getting far.
I think it's getting far.
I think voting was. I think
it's good and cutesy, but
I think competitively it gets cutesy votes, it gets pride votes, and that could carry it a while. I don't see it making it to I don't
I
see
think
it.
there's too
I
much
think
shit that's better.
I
I
think it
think there's
could.
too
I
much shit
think
that's better
depending on how
already.
future rounds go, it could make it to second half of the tournament. I don't think it makes it to top 32.
Look, man, and I hate to bring it up, but this is no Zap Night. You know what I'm saying? This
Okay,
is not the
whatever.
Full Metal Alchemist of the
This
fusion
is the Full
tournaments.
Metal
This isn't
Alchemist
even the
Brotherhood.
Naruto. Yeah, this could be the this isn't even the Brotherhood. This is not even the Naruto, and this is not the One Piece. This is lower down, man. This
No,
is
we'll get
not
to the
it.
we'll get to the fucking One Piece here in a minute.
We can get to the One Piece of the tournament.
Anyway, first we're gonna have to go to me. Slow Knight I said was the worst pick of the draft so far, round one. I am gonna be biased and I'm gonna say that Raikou, and Marowak, I think it is the best pick of the tournament. Yes, I'm biased. So take everything I say here with a grain of salt. Why do I think it's the best pick of the tournament? Because I'm getting the Marvel fanboy votes, baby. Have you seen how rabid Marvel fans are? They're going to come in. They're going to be like, that's Thor's hammer. And they're going to vote for me. And then I'm going to lose to round one anyway to Ampharatales. And that's
To
how it's going to
Ampharatales.
go.
Yeah, you are going to lose to Ampharatales, but let me tell you, I think this is a very inventive fusion.
This is, of course,
I
the
really
first
like this
member of
fusion.
this is the first member of the Filthy Four, the 4 leaders of the Dirty Dozen. Fittingly.
So yeah. So I think this is a good inventive fusion. I think this is a heavy hitter fusion competitively. I think it got two big fucking picks out of the way. I think it got Raikou out of the way and it got Marowak out of the way. And I think that's a big fucking advantage in this tournament. I think getting those two out of it and saying, fuck you, none of you can get Raikou, none of you can get Marowak. I think that was a big fucking hit to it. I think that was the biggest competitive advantage that you got in round one right here.
Of course, just to be clear, anytime we say that they're taken out, this is the assumption that there are
That there
not
are
dupes.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
no.
only I know what has dupes, and I don't even know all of them because there's like a bunch.
Well, and the thing is too is even like even if we ignore the dupes of it, no one else can draft Marowak. And
Yeah,
Marowak
you
was
can't
he
draft
was
it.
kind of a big hitter, You can't draft him.
Yeah.
He was kind of a
For
big
clarity
hitter.
purposes, because I'm the one fucking running the tournament and everything, and a lot of people ask me questions and run stuff by me. In the interest of fairness, my draft pick was randomized. I got Marowak via random number generator. Then I just chose which fusion I want. So,
Yeah.
quite frankly, I think I got extremely lucky with this. I would agree. I think you could have worked out to be objective about my fusion. I think you could have worked the little fluff on him to look more like a cape a little better, and there is something off about the head. I can't place it,
You know
but
what? Yeah,
there is
the
something off.
proportions of the head are off. It's
Yeah.
the proportions of that upper body compared to the lower body. It's that front leg that's sticking out that's
I
really throwing it off. They should have
I
thinned it up
think
or given it more of a
yeah.
ballish shape, something about
I
it. A
think
more Marowak leg would have
what
done better
makes
for
it what makes it creative and what makes it very photoshoppable, which I'll definitely take advantage of later, is him being mid throw of the hammer, or depending on how you want to look at it, mid retrieval of the hammer.
I think it's more mid throw.
It's probably mid
I'm
throw.
not gonna say
Either
on the
way,
mid retrieval.
either way,
Yeah.
a Raiku's arm is not built to look like that,
Yeah, no, it's not.
and that's gonna hurt it a bit. I also think the tail is unfitting.
No, I think the
I
tail
don't-
is good.
I
I
don't
think
think
the
that
tail
hurts
is
me,
good. I
yeah.
think the little like fluff cape is kind of but
I
the
think
tail is
I
good.
think if
the
you
tail
if
is
you
good.
have me touch this up, I think you actually do cut the tail, like you get rid of it, and you make the cape longer and look more like a flowing cape. You use the extra space of the tail being missing.
Anyway,
That's all I really have to say
I think
about
this
that.
is I think this is an above average fusion
Yeah.
that was really good for a competitive
This is,
pick,
in
and
my
I think it's going to
opinion,
go further than round one.
in my opinion,
Unless it gets up against Kimmy. Kimmy is going to kick
yeah.
your ass.
In my opinion, I think this is the most pandering pick so far. This
Yeah,
is 100%
yeah.
a pander pick. There's a lot of small things holding back. I think the more you look at it, the inconsistency begin to show, and that's what I'm relying on. I'm relying on people looking at this. They say that's Thor's hammer, that's the God of Thunder, Marvel, and they click the vote button. That's what I'm relying on. So moving on,
Exactly.
draft pick number 11, defensive Basti. We have Bastiodon and Bastiodon and Gyarados, which is Bastidos.
Holy shit. This thing is fucking awesome. I'm sorry, man. I think this is probably the coolest out of the round ones. We can ignore the fucking like, that's the star player of the round ones. This is what I'm saying is the fucking coolest. This one is the fucking coolest pick right here.
So I
This
guess
one is fucking Frosty. You're a bitch, man. It is not met at all. This is not generic.
Frosty
This
is
is not
saying this
met.
is
This is
meh.
fucking awesome.
Apparently AltDra has not seen this yet because he just screamed "Holy shit, contender" in all caps.
This one is fucking badass. This is fucking awesome.
My
This is
opinion
like
of
an
this,
amazing fucking round one
my
pick.
opinion
This
of
is how the round one. If everything was on the level of this for round one, we would have a completely different tourney, man. But not. This is the one.
I
This is
think
the
I
fucking
think this
big
might
round
be the
one.
I actually think this might be the level of what we'll probably this is what I hope we start getting in round 2. And I feel like
That
we
will.
might
This
with the
is
Fusion 3.
exactly
Yeah.
what we are going to get in round two. After this one popped up, I was kicking myself in the ass. I was like, "Holy shit! I have got to step my
I
fucking
believe
game
I
up
believe
because
your
I cannot compare to it."
I believe your direct response to it being posted in the Discord was, "Holy shit, the real contenders are showing up."
Yeah, this was the heavy fucking contender. This was like, oh my fucking god. After this one showed up, I thought everybody after this was gonna be kicking themselves in the ass like, holy shit, I have got to get a cool fucking
I
fusion.
think this fusion is great. I think this is a great fusion. I think the only thing, and this is fully biased, I think the only thing that keeps me from saying this is a banger fusion is I have seen every Bastiodon fusion, and I think I was a bigger fan of a lot of the fusions where Bastiodon was the base and things were added onto him. And I think my bias in that keeps me from being like, oh, this is an absolute banger. But I still think it's a
Look, man,
great. I definitely
I
don't think
think the
it's meh.
ones you showed, I think the ones that we got to see after seeing this one still weren't as good as this one.
That's
I think
fair.
this is definitely the fucking top out of
I'm
what
gonna
I've seen
ask
so
you.
far.
My sinuses are clogged. I'm gonna ask you to continue talking about Bastidos for a second and your thoughts on it while I blow my nose off mic.
Look, man, I think if we have to set them all down, put them all side by side, we say this is the round oneers. I think this is the coolest fucking one we're getting out of round one. I think this is the heaviest fucking hitter we're getting out of round one. And I think if this one does not make it super far in the fucking tournament, holy shit, man. I can't wait to see what does because this is a heavy fucking contender. This is a really fucking good fusion. The sprite work, I think, is fucking just immaculate on this one. I think it is too fucking badass to not make it far. You think Amphitails is going to be the thing that takes it out? Frosty, you might be right. Amphitails could take this one out, and I would be none the wiser, man. But I think this is the cool one. I think this is the big one, and this really is the one that made me go, shit, I've got to step it the fuck up. I cannot be playing fucking patty cake with this shit anymore.
All
There's
right.
no way I
Well,
can win if
I
I
wanna, I
cannot
wanna,
meet
I
the
wanna,
fucking
I wanna,
quality of this
I
one.
wanna put a pin in your statement right there, and we'll come back to that. Any last thoughts on Bastidos before we move on?
Nah, fucking awesome.
All right.
Fucking awesome.
Pick number 12 out of 15 was Juco, who drafted. Where the fuck is this shit? No, I've lost it. Is because I changed? Oh, right, because he gave me a team name now, and that threw me off. Um, so this. Let's talk about Vile Ape, Vile Plume, and Infernape. I think this was I think this is a good fusion.
I think this is a good fusion.
I think there's not much I can say about it. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Here's what a lot of people aren't gonna know. If people here, they're gonna know it. All you listen at home, you're not gonna understand. There were um over 90 Infernape fusions, and Frosty just posted an image in the group chat. I'm not gonna edit it into the video. I would say at least 70 to 75 of the Infernape fusions were doing the exact same pose that Infernape does, where he's got the right arm up in the air and the left arm down. And it's the hit your favorite pose. I was so fucking tired. This was the most bored I've been doing these fusions. I was fucking dreading continuing. It burnt me out so fucking bad, especially with this being like the 12th of these, because this is round 1. There's so many Pokemon to fuse. I did this shit for like 3 days straight. I was up till like 3:30 a.m. on a couple nights doing fusions non-stop. Fucking this one almost killed me. And I saw Vile Ape and I said, you know what? This is a good fusion. that was not worth my fucking time doing all of
Yeah.
those other fusions.
Nah, fuck
But
that.
you know what?
Let me ask you a question. What do you
Mhm.
think the chances that they actually went through all of them? What do you think the chances that they went through
Uh,
all? What was it? 'Cause
extremely
it was an
likely.
obscene amount. It was an obscene
It was
amount. Or
over
did you say it was
90.
like
It was over.
100? You
No,
said it was
no,
like
no, 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 no,
100
no,
and
no,
something,
no, no,
didn't
no.
you?
That's a different one. We're coming up on that one. This one was. That's actually the next one. This one was just over 90.
Okay,
And I
still
sent them.
90
I sent
fucking
them an
fusions.
M.
They all
No.
almost are
Well,
identical.
here's. I
They
sent
are
them an.
all almost
I
identical.
sent them an Imgur link that it just scrolls up and down. So I think it's. I think there's almost a guarantee that they did in fact just scroll down and looking at all of them, stopping at the ones that
I
caught their
think
eye. I
I
don't.
think if you had to look at the pose and you were just like being like pose, 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 they are all fucking identical, and I think this one stands out. I think this one doesn't have the exact same
I did
pose,
not
and that's what
post.
makes it
I did
stand
not
out.
post a bunch of Infernape pictures. This one is not doing the pose. I promise you, there were about 10 more that stood out a million times more than this did, and I think they
Shit,
were
man,
better
look,
fusions. I can say it
I can't
now.
see mine.
I can say it now because Infernape's off the table. I couldn't tell you these before because it was still being picked. Torterra on top of Infernape fused. It was like a fucking charger from Left 4 Dead. It had one monkey arm and one giant tree stump wooden arm, and it wasn't doing the pose. And that one like was fucking insane to me.
Oof, man, oof. That's all I can say is oof. You know, because I've only seen a few of the Inferno things. I've seen the screenshot that like Frosty posted, and I think you showed a couple other ones.
Yeah.
And I think just going off of those ones, I think the Vileplume Infernape is a little weak, but I think it's still strong. I think it's
Yes.
still a strong one.
And we're
Now, do I think that this is going to be like a high tier fusion? Nah. I think this is a very mid tier fusion. I don't think it's going to make it super far. This is not who I would be saying is my team captain.
well,
But I
you
think
know
it's
what?
still a
For
good
clarity's sake,
fusion.
for clarity's sake, no one has to
None
lock
of
in
these
their.
are like, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to lock in
Yeah.
your first draft pick as your like team captain or whatever.
Yeah,
But maybe he is. Maybe he has a ton of like faith in this. We're doing a lot of talking about other Infernate fusions in this one, and I really think that emphasizes. I think that speaks more to this fusion than us trying to
yeah,
talk
than,
about it.
than
Because
anything we could say about this
here's what I
fusion.
have to say about this Infernate fusion. I like that the fire comes out of the hole in Vileplume's head. That is everything I can say about this. There is nothing else about this that I give
I like
half
the
of a
color.
shit
I
about.
like the color.
The
I like the
coloration's
Vileplume
fine,
color on
but
it.
I think that's gonna hurt it. I think if I have to criticize this fusion, the shoulder and head blend in together. It does, yeah. It doesn't have a neck, and that's a
It
little
does. It
weird.
does. Yeah, it's
And
weird.
I think that's gonna. I actually would not be surprised if this goes. This I think this definitely loses winners round one, and I think it could lose losers round one. I think this could be one of the very few first double
You
losses.
think this could be tough? You think this could be
I
taken the fuck
I think
out?
this could
I
get
think it could
double
be
tapped.
taken out.
I think this could be
I
double
think it
tapped.
could. I think it
This
could. Let me say
Frosty's
this.
right.
Let me say this.
Frosty's right. Frosty's right. This feels more like an outfit than a fusion.
Let me say this. I think if this one, because it's gonna lose. It's gonna lose. I think this is definitely getting thrown in losers bracket. And I think if it gets thrown in losers bracket with the rainbow dick, it's gonna lose. I
Yeah.
think when this one goes up against something that's just slightly better in the losers bracket, it's gonna lose.
Yeah. I think
If this one gets thrown against the Slowbro
I think it
Dragonite,
beats Slow
though,
Knight. I think
I
it
don't
beats
know.
Slow Knight.
I think it's gonna beat Slow
I think
Knight
it beats
too.
Slow
I
Knight.
think it's got a lot better chance than Slow Knight.
Uh
So that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say about it.
I would even go so far as to say I think this would beat Abray as well. But I think it'd be
You think so?
closer. I
I
think it
think
would
it
be
would be close.
because
I think it'd be real close.
I
But I
think
fucking hate Abray.
only
But
I
I think it'd
think
be
the
close.
only thing that carries Abray, that will carry Abray, is people that are voting it not because the fusion is good, but because people really like Absol or Luxray. Because that's just what it
Yeah.
looks like. I think on the similar vein, this one can get carried into survival by people voting just because they really like Infernape or Vileplume. Because this is it. This is it for both of these. I'll spoil that. There are no dupes of Vileplume or Infernape to my memory. These are both
Ooh,
gone. So if you're a
that's a big fucking
if
oof,
you are
man.
a massive fan of Vileplume or Infernape, you have to get behind Violape. Hell, I think Violape is one of the best names in the fucking tournament so far. People could vote for it
Yeah.
just because if people look at two fusions and they say, I don't really care about either of these, but I want to vote, and they see that one of them's named Violape, they're probably going to vote for that.
Yeah, that's as good as like Gorilla or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Violet is a strong name, but nah, it I don't know, man.
But when your
I don't
name
got
is
much to say anymore. I really don't.
when your name is the strongest part of you, it's probably not a great sign. But we'll see, and that's all we can really do is see. Then we've got this one. This is Angus, also known we know him as Sean. He
Oh, I can't wait to get to this one. Oh, damn,
this is
wait.
this is the fusion that where his draft pick has. That's right. These last three have these last three have been posted, but apparently Frosty has seen this one. This
Hey,
is
now you're in the winner's circle. The last three of us,
his
man, we really are the winner's circle in this
his
bunch.
his
Sorry, other contenders.
this
Fuck
his
you, though.
his draft pick he was Machamp, and that was the one that had 130 exactly fusions. That is the one piece of this draft. There were
This is
so
the
many
one piece of the
Machamps.
draft, brother. And you
And
know what? Fuck it.
you
This
know what?
fusion is going to be the one piece of the tournament too.
I
It
I
is
will
now.
I will say I did not hate going through this as much as I hated going through Infernape, but this did take me forever. And he has drafted Alakazam, Alakazam and Machamp, Brains and Bronze.
To
Uh,
fuck no. This is a cool fucking fusion. And I'm sorry, man. When you showed me that other Machamp fusion and you said, I don't know, man, I think this is one of the better ones. I can't believe he's not picking it. No. I completely fucking
I
understand
wanna
now.
I want
This is a big fucking contender. I think this is an
This is
awesome fucking fusion,
I wanna
and I
make
think this is
myself clear.
definitely fucking
I
Bastios.
need to go on record here. In the same way that I sat there and I said, Bastidos, I think it's great, and the only reason I don't say it's a banger is because I saw all the other fusions and I think some of them are better. I saw all 130 Machamp fusions, and there were a few in there that I thought I liked a lot better than this. This is still a fucking banger. This is an
Fucking
absolute
banger.
banger. The
Bro,
beard is
look at the
fucking.
red on it.
The beard
Look at the
fucks. The
fucking red on
beard
the
fucks.
arm.
This is a veteran. This is an Alakazam who has not only trained his mind for centuries, he's trained his fucking body. And he is
Dude,
ready.
I can't fucking taste. Dude, he's got the Mike Tyson fucking corduroy pants on with his fucking thighs about to blow out of those sons of bitches. He's got the fucking blood red hands and the fucking veins popping out. He looks like he is a big fucking fighter. This is a master. This is something that has seen hundreds of years of combat and is ready to fuck this tournament up. This is the fucking Baki the Grappler of the tournament. This is the one piece of the tournament. This motherfucker is going the distance. This is a heavy fucking contender. This is a big fusion. This motherfucker is gonna go it. When he saw fucking Basidios come out, he was like, shit, man, I gotta step up to the plate, and he fucking did. This one or the one that you said I can't believe he couldn't hear he didn't pick. I think both of those were heavy contenders, but I think this was the right fucking choice.
Now,
This was it, man.
again, there's not much to say about this. It's just really good. Not Ultra. Frosty thinks it won't take it far. He has a bad feeling, but I think we agree it's at least a good fusion at the absolute fucking worst. Bottom of the barrel opinion is it's a good fusion.
It's a good fucking fusion.
Yeah.
I think it's a banger.
So
I think it's a banger. I think everything about this has been meticulously chosen to be a fucking banger. The spoons, the arms, the pants, the fucking star head. It's all a banger.
So we're not talking about the fusion for a second. We're gonna pivot to talking about Sean for a second. And we're gonna talk about round two for a second. A little more spoilers. Cause Sean's already said what he's gonna pick for round two. He hasn't chosen
Oh, I
yet.
didn't see it. I didn't see it, man.
He has said what
Oh,
he's gonna
don't
take.
fucking spoil it, man.
You
Don't spoil it
you
if he
don't
hasn't
want me to
chosen yet.
say you. Well, no. Here's the thing.
No, well, he hasn't chose yet, so we can't fucking spoil it because someone could snipe him. Someone could be
Uh,
like, "Oh, I'm gonna
he
listen to
he
it.
comes
I'm gonna
after
snipe
Mothman.
him."
He's right after Mothman, and
Dude, Mothman's a son of a bitch. He could snipe
he's
him. He really
listen.
could.
You need to
Mothman
listen to
is a
me,
son of
Thoren.
a bitch, and I could
You
see him
need to
snipe
listen to
him.
me. No one's taking his pick, and that's
Oh,
why I brought it up.
sheesh.
This is why I brought it up. By the time this gets uploaded, he will have made his pick. All right. By the time this has been like edited and everything, the round 2 will be done, like in terms of drafting. So I'm gonna say it unless you just really don't want to hear it before he says it.
Not say it, because I've already made my choice, and now I'm curious. Now I'm too fucking curious.
He's taking Stunfisk in round 2.
Oh, are you fucking? He already said that though, man.
Yes.
He already said,
Yeah,
and you
that's
know
what I'm
what?
saying.
It's gonna
I told you
fucking,
he said
it's
that.
gonna fucking, dude. It's gonna fucking. There's not gonna be an awesome fusion. There's not gonna be a banger. Following up this fusion,
And
Stunfisk is a major L, and I
that's
can't
why I'm
take it, man.
bringing it
I
up.
can't believe he's gonna take it. It's a major L. He needs to pick
And
someone else.
that is
It's
the
too
only
much
reason
of an
that is
L.
the only reason I brought it up is because you look at this. This is his round 1, and then he says, "I'm going Stunfisk," and he's calling his shot too. He said it in round 1. He said, "Round 2, I'm taking Stunfisk," and nobody's gonna fucking step up to him, and he knows it. It's a fucking. Is it a bad move for his team? Yes. Is it a fucking power play of an intimidation tactic? Yes. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I just wanted to bring that up. Second to last pick of the draft, we had Mothman. Notably took the longest amount of time of anyone to make their pick in terms of the draft itself to pick Rapidash. Actual fusion, he chose pretty quickly, and I hate to say it, fuck Mothman, but I hate to say it, Palkia Rapidash, what a fucking incredible fusion. Absolute banger, if not contender. Probably just banger, though.
Yeah. No, honestly, I think it's a really good fusion. I thought Rapidash was going to be a really heavy contender.
Yes.
I thought Rapidash was going to be the thing that he was going to come out with, and it was going to have just a fucking banger fusion. And when he got his fusion, it was going to be the best of the best. And I don't think Palkia is it. I haven't seen any of the other fusions, but I don't think it's it. But I think it's still a really good fucking fusion.
I think both Frosty and AltDra, I agree with both of them, and this is why I say it's a banger instead of a top contender. It does look a little messy. It looks a little hastily
It looks
made.
messy, and that's my thing. It looks a little too messy. I
think.
can't make out everything
if
on
you
it, but I think
take
it's
the
still
bow
really
away,
good.
if you take the bow away, it fucking sucks. The bow is what carries it. The bow is what carries it into this could be like a Greek god kind of fusion. But like but it does have the bow, and that's what matters. And I think people will see it, they'll see the creativity of it, and they're gonna forgive the messiness until we start getting to the end game. I think this could be a top 32 easy. I could very well be wrong, of course. I could be wrong on everything I say. But I could see this going top 32, then I think the messiness of it starts hurting it a bit. That's my
Look,
opinion.
man, there's something about it, and it's like in the fucking area where it transitions from Frieza to fucking Rapidash. There's something about those like fucking titties on it, or I can't tell what they are. It's something on it, on like the Rapidash chest part that just doesn't sit right to me. It's the fucking symbol on it that's on its like fucking smudgy fucking sludge chest. It's the arm, the like left arm that isn't holding the bow that like just fucking blends into it. If it was a cleaner sprite, it would be better for me, man, but it just doesn't do it for me. I think Rapidash definitely had some better fusions, and I think this is definitely one of like the other ones that just shouldn't have been picked. I don't know, man. I think competitively, wiping out Palkia, wiping out Rapidash, great fucking idea. But I don't know, man. This one just doesn't do it for me.
All right. I mean, that's fair. There's not much else I can say.
Nah, there is.
I think it's a better fusion than I was expecting Mothman to pick. Fuck you, Mothman, you piece of trash. And then we're gonna move on.
Come on, man, you bitch. Come on,
The
quit holding up the game.
the final contender of round 1, the final fusion of round 1 draft.
Yeah,
This
here
is
we go.
Thoren's fusion. Galvantula and Rampardos, Galvanardos, And I think my main thing this
There
the
he
main
is.
the
There's the
ma-
boy. There he is. There
I
he is.
think
He's my boy.
I think
I had to go with him.
I think the main thing I have to say about this is you made a comment earlier about how when the three of you saw Bastidos, you were like, I can't hold back. I can't fuck around anymore. We all have to get out our heavy hitters. There's no more fucking holding back. And then you came in here and
Heavy puzzle with him.
I love Galvanardos. I love him so much. You are absolutely fucking around. You are absolutely holding back with this.
Listen, and I know this was not the winning pick. This was not the winning pick, but I had to send the message with him. This is my pick. This is my team captain. Eduardo's here. He is my team captain. This is the man. This is the guy who I think represents me in this tournament. And there's too much about this spray that I like. I love the fucking coloration. It is a 100% just fucking custom sprite. Like, this is not like a copy and pasted fucking just like Rampardo's just like standing there. It's not the like mean
This is
ass
not a
fucking
Rocargo
post.
Shuckster Ultra. This is not a
Yeah, man,
Rocargo
no.
Shuckster.
Nah, this is not the real Cargo or Shuckster, but I gotta go with it, man. I like him. There's too much that I like about him that I couldn't fucking pick out about the other ones because there were other ones that I thought were cooler. There were other ones that I thought would get more votes,
Yeah,
but
Glavenus
this
from
is the
Monster
one.
Hunter.
Yeah, Glavenus for Monster Hunter. I could have done it. And Monster Hunter is my thing, man. That's my fucking thing is Monster Hunter. But nah, I couldn't go with Glavenus. The sprite work on it did not sit right with me. I didn't like the head on it. I didn't like the fucking tail. It didn't sit right with me. Aggron was another big one, dude. That's my main fucking boy. That really was like the one that like represents me. Fucking Rampardos and Aggron. Yeah, I'm all about that shit. Fucking dinosaurs and steel Pokemon, my steel Pokemon, Aggron, shit, man. That could have been him. That could have been my man. But not. Eduardo's here. He is my guy. This is my tournament pick.
I think Frosty said it a couple times that certain picks look like mascots of the team, and really I think this is the one that encompasses that the most. I don't even think it looks like it. I think this is the mascot of your team, and I think it
Yeah.
is it is absolutely a mascot that encompasses you. And that's all I have to say. I don't expect it to win. None of us expect it to win, but
No,
we
he's
like it.
not gonna win.
He's
No,
happy to
but
be
I
here.
like him.
He's gonna
He is
rally the
happy to be
troops.
here.
He is absolutely. He would fit right in with the Suicide Squad, the Suicide Stampede. Call him whatever you want. But he's not. He's here on Thorn's team. He doesn't have a name. He's gonna go to finals with Ampharatales, and they're gonna tie 37 times in a row, and I'll just have to kill myself. And that's
Yeah, you
how the
will.
tournament will end.
He is going to be the one that people are like, he's still in the tournament? This one's still here? And you're fucking right, he is. And Guardos is there. He's happy to be here. Look at that smirk on his fucking face. He is happy to be here. He showed up. He's got his fucking jersey on. And it's fucking game day, boys. I hope you're all ready. Because
Well,
this is the last fuck around pick. I promise you, fellas, you guys are not going to be ready for the next one.
yeah, I
These
mean,
next fucking picks are going to
would
be the ones that you
speak.
guys are going to
Do
be
we
like,
want to? Do we
God
want
damn.
to? Would you like to go ahead and tease everyone by saying what your round two pick was?
Oh, yeah. Round two pick. Round two pick. Hold on. How many people are left to actually make their fucking picks? It's like five people
It's
left, right?
5, I think. Yeah, it's 5. 10
Look,
through
fellas.
14.
Look, I already know the fusion that I want. And if
Oh,
none of these
oh,
five people pick it, I'm the first one up to bat for the fusion.
yep.
So I already got the fucking game plan. I know my fucking Bastios that I'm picking, right?
Yeah.
Because I've seen it. I've seen it. You fucking posted it. And after I saw it, I was like, God damn, that one's real fucking cool. I gotta go for it. But my round two pick, man, Garchomp. Fucking Garchomp. You know what? And I couldn't believe someone didn't pick him round one. I really thought someone was going to pick Garchomp round one. But nope. Nobody took him, so I had to do it. Sorry, fellas.
Let me tell you, I know some stuff that's coming in round two. I've obviously like 2/3 of the people have made their pick. I know some of what's coming. There's gonna be quite a few reactions in round two. I think round two. I made the statement earlier. I said, well, not earlier on here, just in general. Round one draft, obviously interesting. You're gonna see what everyone starts their team off with. Round two, I said, was going to be interesting because it shows you who has a plan. It shows you who's going to start building in a certain direction. And I'm going to correct myself. I don't think that's what happened. I think round one was people dipping their toes. People were testing things out.
It was.
They
It
were
was testing the waters.
people.
It was too much
I
of that
think a
too.
lot of round one was either making a safe pick or making an insane pick. And there wasn't much middle ground there in terms of your draft. Round two, from what I've seen, are the heavy hitters. This is the, okay, now what do I need on my team now that I know how this works? This was new to a lot of people. A lot of people had no idea what they were getting into when they signed up for this. Now they know, round two, who do I need on my team? And we have had some people building up some plans. We're starting to see some plans. Supreme Snubble. They took Miss Magius round one. They took Honchkrow round two. They're building fucking hats. I don't know who has a hat after those two, but they've got fashion on their side already. We've got some people already starting to make a plan. We get to round three. Those people who were kicking their teams off in round two that they needed, now they're going to start making plans in round three if they have one. So these...
Nah, you're right, because now is round three is going to be the follow through. I have started to set the precedent for my fucking team, and this is where it is going. And I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting because round two, I know what I'm going for. I know what I'm going for, and if he doesn't get sniped within these last fives, I know what my plan is. But depending on how these fusions go, I already got my fucking round three picked. I know who I want to go with for my round three, and it's either going to switch up the game or it's going to be the fucking plan. It's got to be something like that. And it is, man. It's fucking pedal to the metal grind time now. Round three, halfway through the fucking drafts.
Yeah, round three is interesting because you're seeing the plans take shape. Round four and on, that's when we're running out of people. That's when you really got to look into the dupes. You got to see who's there. And I guess the point that I'm making is really every draft round is interesting, and you should tune in for every one of these, and you should stay focused on the tournament and fucking hit that like and subscribe button for 90% of content that isn't this. But sometimes this content is there, and then you get to see it. Would you say being last is good because you get to go first? I think the best thing you can be in most situations is first or second. And I think the second best thing you can be is last, because then you get to make a plan for that round, and then you're guaranteed first the next round.
Yeah, no,
Frosty's right. That's for now. That's for now. Once you get to the last two rounds, you fucking do not want to be last. Coming in last in round 5, which means you get to go first in round 6. That means almost fucking nothing.
Yeah, it means
you're fighting for
actually means fucking nothing.
I think after round 4, if you're not second, you're in trouble.
Yeah, look, let me say this, AltDra. I am so fucking happy that I went last in round 1 because I got to see what other people were drafting, and I already got to start making my plan for round 2. And I really do think that is what fucking helped me out for this round 2 shit, because I'm already seeing how you guys are picking for round 2, and man, I don't know, man, it's making it easier for me to want to go through with this plan. But I'm glad that I'm seeing how you guys are following step. I'm glad that people are really being okay, now it is time to buckle down, because it is, man. That's what round 1 was. It wasn't we're all diving in. It was people dipping their toes. I think people were picking stuff that they really liked, but they weren't picking the things that were those heavy hitting fusions. And the people who did fucking get those heavy hitting fusions, man, they're just keeping that ball rolling, you know?
All right. Well, we've been talking for almost an hour, 15 minutes here in this draft analysis. So everyone who I send this to is going to tell me to fuck off. But Zach is the one who needs to listen to this. That's the important one. But you know what? We sat here, we talked for a goal. Thank you all for coming out here to the draft analysis. I hope you enjoyed. We'll probably do it again for round 2. Maybe we'll turn this off and everyone will tell me to fuck off and we're never doing this again. But this was a good time. It was a good discussion. Any last thoughts before we go, Thoren?
Fuck all you guys.
All right. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you all for round 2.